Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're taking a quick look here again at Solana, seeing what's going on. This actually hit our target perfectly. Look at that rejection, exact off 1.272. Maybe not exact. It kind of wicked up to about $68, but it did absolutely hit that little level there, and that's kind of common. It's really common for the price to hit that 1.272 after overextension. So we'll talk about that. Obviously, identify some key levels for potential retracement if the price were to pull back any further, and just generally understand, obviously, best practice and big picture. So if you're new to the channel, I love to teach people to trade. Hope you can learn something today. Simple as that. Been trading for a long time, and I can say it's a really rewarding experience being able to work with some phenomenal traders. So come check that out over on our Discord. We took some healthy profits from Near Protocol, Audio, and Solana. That was yesterday, and then of course our Premium Plus group. We've been scalping the heck out of Matic and Litecoin, if I recall correctly. We got a few extra trades here. Matic, Litecoin, there we go. Solana. So again, really cool stuff. Definitely good situation. Really cool thing here too as well is Bitunix, phenomenal exchange. Be sure to use them. I do highly recommend them. If you use my link, you'll benefit from some significant deposit and bonus rewards, as well as the simple fact that you'll be automatically eligible for future trading competitions within my community here. We just need to have 100 users, and I think we got somewhere in the range of 30 or 40 already. So awesome stuff there. Be sure to check that out. Link down below. So what we want to do is talk about, let's go dig a big picture here first. All right, kind of see what's going on, because when we talked about this yesterday, the daily is looking pretty solid, right? And it probably still is. In all reality, if we take a look here, money flow index is high, RSI is still up over 70. It is overextended, there's no doubt about that, but with the extra volume coming into this coin, it's sustaining itself. So keep in mind, today's trading day isn't over yet. We do have some low volume here so far. We got about 7 hours left to trade, so I'm not super concerned yet. But the big picture here with the daily is it's still bullish. There's really not much to note there in that sense. Let's take a quick look. Oh, honestly, I haven't taken a look in a short while on the weekly. But we want to just kind of quickly identify some key levels here as well. We got a previous support level there at about $78, so we'll go ahead and put that on the chart. Also, just in case we might need that later, that could be a new resistance level for us. All right, so jumping into the 4-hour time frame, what we want to look at here is a few key factors. To me, we got a MACD potential divergence here. This hasn't fully diverged, but it's absolutely on the horizon, okay? And if we take a look at the last time it diverged, again, it's not craziness, but right here, this is when the price action diverged. Price action continued a little bit lower. Okay? So again, just because it diverges doesn't imply it's going to have to drop, but it oftentimes does. Just kind of a continuation or that shift in momentum. And again, the 4-hour time frame is the best time for that because it's transitionary. It takes what happens in the micro and switches it up to macro. In other words, what happens here will eventually translate to the daily, and 6 of these equals 1 daily candle. So when we look at the MACD diverging here right now, there's a good chance we'll probably see the price action plateau and hold strong. Because once again, you got to recognize $61. I'm using a round number here. $61 is a key level support based on it being a previous resistance. Okay, so 0.786 on fib. It's typically a pretty strong support initially, but if we break down below that today, just say we close lower than $61, we can presume the price will continue lower. Again, a lot of it has to do with volume. If we have low volume, we'll obviously see the price action just keep bleeding out. But at this point, I think with the price action being where it's at, it is due for a further correction. It would make sense, okay? Again, those are just my thoughts here. Some guy on the internet just thinking out loud. You can choose to believe it or not. But again, it doesn't matter how great a coin is. It matters here that we are overextended, pullback is necessary, and Bitcoin is pulling back pretty hard right now. Yeah. Bitcoin continues to pull back. We should see the same from Solana. And coincidentally, yesterday, Solana continued to take off as Bitcoin rose, right? But you got to recognize, in hindsight, Bitcoin pulling back, Solana's naturally corrected itself, but it wasn't as overextended last time we saw that correction as it is now. So you got to understand, there's a lot of little factors in play. So again, I'm not truly bearish on this coin. We still got plenty of bullish signs. It just feels like the price is going to pull back a little bit further. We could very well see the range here at about, just say, $58 retested. That's one of the previous resistance turn support levels. Okay. So again, just some food for thought. That's really all there is to it. Because again, you got to educate yourself on situations like this. Not try to be naive and you can't keep your blinders on, because in truth, something like this, it'll bury you if you're not careful. Okay. So again, a lot of profits are being taken. So let's quickly note here on Ichimoku Cloud. We saw this actually very, very similar scenario here on Bitcoin, coincidentally. But right now, Bitcoin is pretty much hitting the same level where it's running into a support. It is almost entering the cloud, right? And then the lagging span, or sorry, the conversion line is below the baseline. So we've lost momentum to the upside. You should have closed your long position in profit a while ago. Lagging span here is not free and clear of the price action. It's soon to be free, but that's more so to the short side, right? So the truth is here, if the price consolidates in this range for the next couple of days, we should be good to go for the price to ramp back up. Okay. But if the price action continues to go sideways and down, so say we break into the $60 range, then at that point we might have to shift gears and consider the price action may come lower. Okay. So let's just go ahead and speak to the facts here. On the 4-hour time frame, we've got a significant support level here based on 4-hour candlestick closures, right there at about $61. Again, I'm rounding up or down a little bit. So we got 61 there, and then we also on the hourly we can kind of see here, that's a good little line in the sand. But we have this area here previously that I've drawn out from about $58. So my speculation is we're gonna inevitably be range bound in the $58 to $61 range, and then depending on if it breaks up or down from there, and or how Bitcoin behaves here in the near future, will determine what's going to happen next. Okay, so again, I'm still bullish on the overall sense of things here, and we got to recognize the daily is still great, still in good shape. But it takes a while for these 1 hour and 4 hour candles to update the daily candles, if you will. So sometimes we don't get as much information on these overextensions and these continuation plays on the daily as we do on the smaller time frames. And to me, the 4 hours kind of screaming reversal. It already kind of did that late last night. But truth is, with Bitcoin not breaking through 38,000, Solana's due for a correction, and it's happening. Okay. So again, most coins are correcting themselves. Don't get wrong. This is pretty much par for the course. There's a couple of outliers, but when Bitcoin does that, you got to recognize this is a stark reality. Okay. So I hope that made sense. Do me a favor, like the video, comment below, let us know exactly what your thoughts are. Are you long or short on this coin right now? What do you think is going to happen next? I'm personally feeling if we lose this level here in the next 24 hours, we cannot hold $61. We will probably see somewhere in the range of 58. That's kind of my speculation there. Other than that, though, I hope that you learned something here today, and we look towards the future positively, right? Don't let this discourage you if you are kind of in the red here at this moment. Okay, this coin still has a lot of potential, still very bullish in the overall sense. We just got to recognize this transition here, and a lot of times pullbacks are necessary. Okay. All right, folks. Thanks again for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.